Good Monday morning to AM Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for December 16th, 2013. And if we didn't have enough snow to deal with over the weekend, we're going to have another round of that that's going to come in here on Tuesday, actually tonight into Tuesday. And we'll get into that here in the using the GFS as a point of reference. High pressure is going to be sitting over top of us today, so it's going to have a mostly sunny day here, but it's going to be very cold. Temperatures struggling out of the mid-20s, lower 20s up north, and down near, but probably staying below freezing even into interior South Jersey and down by Philadelphia. Be cutting it close down there. You might get too freezing, but just a chilly day here with high pressure sitting right overhead. We're going to go a little bit further in time here. We got this little system here. All it is a little clipper system. It's not normally a big deal. Every once in a while, these northern pieces of energy riding the northern stream can come down here and overperform a little bit, and this is going to be one of those situations where it will be a little bit more juice than normal. But part of the issue is with why it's going to be so we're increasing snow amounts is ratios are going to be higher. We talked about that with the last storm over the weekend. Normally a snow to liquid equivalent ratio is usually about 10 inches for every 1 inch of rain. Because the upper levels of the atmospheres are so cold, you're actually looking at ratios on this storm with this little clipper here. Ratios are going to be somewhere between 17 and 20 to 1. So you really don't need that much moisture to be really squeezed out in order to get some really fluffy snow to pile up pretty quickly. And I think that's going to be the case with this clipper, even more so than that storm we had over the weekend. Going forward in time here, here is a look at Tuesday morning, and we're going to some what's being shown as light to moderate snow that's going to come from west to east across Pennsylvania here, and then it's going to move offshore here and then redevelop offshore is what we're thinking. Here's that low pressure that I'm redeveloping, but once it does so, I think it only benefits up here in these areas here. But the short range models, some of them are going very aggressive with this system here. We're kind of taking the middle road right now. I just don't expect there to be some really high accumulations out of this. It doesn't have very much upside potential, so we're just going to stick to the the lower ends for now. And here's another little piece of energy that's actually trailing behind it. May touch off a few snow showers and flurries as we get overnight into Tuesday night as well. So won't be out of the woods completely. I'm going to take you to the Canadian model here, and here's that system again. And it's pretty much just the same idea. This is actually the RGEM, which is the first 48 hours of the Canadian model. And I'm going to just do an hour by hour here, and here we're looking at 3 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, 3 a.m. Tuesday. So actually overnight tonight into tomorrow morning is what we're looking at. So this is actually very early tomorrow morning, the pre-dawn hours, and you can see the precipitation is actually moving across Pennsylvania here. Just some light to moderate snowfall, but then as you get a little bit further in time here, it looks like it wants to hit eastern PA and northern New Jersey pretty good here with some moderate snowfall, maybe even some heavy snowfall. As we get into the next frame here you can see that the darker blue showing up here. So it might come down for a good bit right around the morning rush hour. This is actually showing 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning with the heavier stuff here. So some of these, like I said, some of these short range models are really starting to juice this thing up as it comes down to the southeast, and then it redevelops offshore. But I think that the redevelopment actually benefits northern New England, but may help a little bit in North Jersey here, because most of the precipitation is coming in here at the time it is. It should be all snow except for we'll have to watch for South Jersey here with precipitation. We really don't have too much in that area here. Here's our first call. You can see that because it's a little warmer down here, we have the temperatures a little bit more marginal, and we're talking about a coating to an inch in these gray areas here. Nothing on the bottom of the map here is colored in because it's either not getting to that point or it's going to be rain. So this is probably a mix area right in here. Philadelphia is going to be on the edge. You might get some coatings to an inch here in this, especially this area here. But if you go up in this light blue here, we got a 1 to 3 inch swath going across here, and then where that in respect to that coastal developing over here as it heads offshore. The area up here is now 2 to 4 inches. So that would be from north of Reading over to Pottsville and then points northeast. So the Lehigh Valley will be included in the 2 to 4 inches, also up by the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area and much of northern New Jersey, even up to New York City, and that'll continue on into Connecticut after that point. Going for the rest of the week here now, we're going to get into, this is actually Thursday. Winds are going to shift to the southwest here as we get through the week here. So that's going to mean we're going to have warmer temperatures, and we'll start melting some of the snow. High pressure is actually down here to the south, so that's why you get this flow around it this way. And you're going to have a winds coming in from the southwest. You see where the isobars are here; they're all lined up like this, and that means that's the way the wind's coming in from the southwest, and allows that warm up. I don't think it's going to be a long-lived warm-up. This is actually going to be something just ahead of this. A warm front here. We'll make it up in the mid-40s to near 50 on Friday, and then we get another cold front coming through, and here's those rain showers associated with it that are going to press through. And then Saturday, we're going to have to watch, because there's a couple different scenarios with Saturday. The GFS and Canadian are showing different scenarios with some rain, and here the GFS has rain and maybe some rain and snow mixed, and this is for Saturday afternoon. We have to watch this because there's a couple different solutions with it, but like I said, the European model is a little bit colder with it, so it could be a little bit more frozen on Saturday, but we don't want to go jump on that yet because we have no model consistency whatsoever in this time frame. So we'll take a look at that. In the meantime, you can follow the Facebook page for rapid updates on this Clipper system that's expected late tonight into Tuesday morning. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for December 16th, 2013. Have a great Monday.